Hello friends, it is Link, the Gulf Coast Gardener. Today is Thursday, September the 28th, and if you watch my videos, you know that I love Mexican Oleander. It is fantastic here on Galveston Island. Now, it sometimes freezes back, as this guy did. This was my original plant, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it produced so many flowers and so many seed that I have started 100, 200 plants since then, so I will always have a supply. I'll throw a picture of the flowers up because I have the rare, unusual peach color flowers and they're absolutely beautiful. Now I have 3 plants here, but today I am potting up some of these plants that I started from seed from gallons into 3 gallons, and I want to show you the difference. So let's go check it out. So here are 2 of those Mexican oleanders that I started from seed at exactly the same time. Check out the difference. Why is one so much bigger than the other? Well, I'll tell you, because I haven't had time to pot up all of my gallons into 3 gallons, but the ones that I did, they got fresh soil, they got a handful of organic fertilizer, and look how much better the big one looks. So when you pot up your plants into larger containers with fresh soil and more room to grow, the plants take off. So let's go see how we do it. All right, so let's get started potting this plant up from a 1 gallon into a 3 gallon. Could not be easier. Now, I use my own homemade potting soil because it's a lot cheaper than buying the bag stuff, and it's a lot higher quality. So if you're potting up a lot of plants, you probably want to make your own potting soil. I've made videos about it, so you can check out my video history if you want to see how I make potting soil. But here we go. I got a nice mix in here. I'm going to dump in some of this organic pelleted fertilizer, slow release. This stuff is wonderful. We're going to top off this a little bit more. Now we're coming up to an important part. So let's pull this plant out. And you can see that we need to pot this up because look how root bound this is. All the roots are crawling around the bottom. They're starting to circle the pot. It is time to either plant this in the ground or pot it up into a bigger pot. Now here's the key. This is a Hori knife. I get it from what's it called? I can't remember off the top of my head. It is Nisaku. I'll put a link in the description on the video. I love this Hori knife. It's my favorite gardening tool. I use it to transplant. I use it to bust up the root ball, and that is what we're doing right now. So check this out. You want to bust up that root ball. You're not hurting the plant, I promise you. You want to free those roots up so they start growing down and they get out of that cycle of growing in a bit of a circle. So there we go. We got a nice root ball. We're going to pot this up in there. Now let's top this guy off with dirt. Here we go. Get a couple more scoops, maybe one more. There we go. Could not be easier. We've just potted this guy up from a 1 gallon into a 3 gallon. We put some fertilizer in there, some fresh dirt. It has lots more room to grow, and this thing will take off. So anyway, super easy. These Mexican oleanders produce a ton of seed. Once you get a plant producing seed, you will have all the plants that you need to grow. You can share them with friends. You can sell them at the farmer's market, and you put them in your yard. My favorite perennial for this Gulf Coast 9B. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day.